Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunkissed Reactions. My name is Courtney. Today I am back with Attack on Titan, OVA number 4, I believe. I saw the title of this one, and this one is the No Regrets, Part 1. So, like I mentioned in the first video, I have seen this one numerous times. Obviously never seen it in dub. So we're just going to watch it anyway because we're going to have fun. Levi's my favorite anime character, so we're going to watch it because I want to. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are as well. Please keep in mind that if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can by going to patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. Link is in the description below. There you can find full-length, early access, Patreon exclusives, movie reactions. All of that is listed down in the description below. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get in this episode. Ah, yes, back when everything was nice and pretty and peaceful. And then there's the underground, where everything is dark, dingy, dirty probably. Woo! Man, you know what I miss in the original show? Is this outfit that Levi's wearing. It's pretty hot. Ah, yes.
Speed up.
Yeah. Oh, the animation is so good. I've never seen it this crisp.
They may spend their entire lives without ever seeing the sun.
That's so sad.
Here. Right. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Seems like some of our people have done cuts in the west.
You mean Jan? It's because of his leg. It's getting even worse. You've seen him.
Medicine's expensive.
That's because of the lack of sunlight, right?
But they decided to crank up the stairway tolls again. And even if you do save enough to pay the toll, if you don't have proof of residence on the surface...
Still, that was a significant chunk of change.
Oh yeah, I forgot that beginning part was a flash forward.
But if you get lost now, then I'll forgive you.
What's the deal?
So somebody chased you here.
What's the plan?
Hey! You see a filthy urchin come through here?
Yeah, sounds like every kid in this neighborhood.
Huh? She tried to plow through Stair 11 without paying our fee, understand?
Shut up, bowl cut.
Stair 11 is owned and operated by Counselor Lovov.
Bad idea, yeah.
Keep your filthy hands off me. I don't want you smudging my shirt.
I know. He's pretty cool, huh?
Whatever you're holding, you're about to smother it.
Huh?
It needs air to breathe.
So I'm gonna help it get back to the surface.
What?
Or his wing
He
is
isn't
broke.
flying because his wings are hurt.
Are you sure? Hey, I want in! Let me join your gang, okay?
Huh?
I know you guys. You're the ones that have ODM gear. I've seen you flying around.
If you're gonna stay with us, then before you learn how to fly, you'll learn how to clean.
There we go. Look like Cinderella. No, he's so sweet. I love it. Where did they get this ODM gear? Did they ever explain that? They steal it? It'd be so much fun to learn. Fly away to the above ground. That's the only sunlight they get, huh? Man, that's so sad.
What's up, old timer? Need something?
I've come here to offer you a job. We've a mutual acquaintance now. He'll be along soon.
Complete this job. And yes, you'll receive more money than you've ever seen in one place before.
Freedom.
Up here on the surface.
Yeah.
I confirmed what they said about Jan. He's in one of the best hospitals in the capital.
Meaning, you're wrapped up in this, like it or not.
Here they come. The scouts.
So they're
Roll
so
out.
fast. These MPs never learn, do they?
Woohoo! All right. Boom. I love when he goes backwards. It's so cool. Why is it gotta be so cool?
Scouts.
Irvin! I miss him. I would love to have known like what year this was. Like how old is Levi here? Woof. Man, the animation for the Ackermans are so good. Nice. Oh! Mike! Jeez. Oh!
Stop. Look around you.
Stop pushing! Ow, that hurt!
Right. Pretty face.
None of us were trained, okay? We taught ourselves.
That's scarcely possible.
But unless you know what sewage tastes like, I doubt that's something you'd understand.
Levi, I'll overlook your various crimes, and you'll lend me your strength and skill.
Means you get to go up.
Fine. If that's how it is, then we'll join the damn scouts.
Good choice, Levi. You'll live to regret it. Damn it. So, what was that girl's name? Isabel? Isabel, and they said the guy's name, I don't remember his name, but I remember in the sub they called, I think his last name was Church, so we're just going to call him that. Maybe you guys can correct me. It started with an F, but I could never hear it whenever they were saying it. But anyway, his friend. So I like all the other OVAs have said like what year it was. I don't know what year this was. Like I would love to know that. I know that at the point where Attack on Titan is right now, season 4, isn't Levi like close to 40, if not about 40? And we know he's been a scout for a while now. Like, how old was he here? Like mid-20s, maybe? I don't know. So he grew up in the underground, right? Like we knew that. And so, okay, so he grew up in the underground. His mother was a prostitute. Don't know his father. Probably one of her clients. Um, she died when he was really young, and then Kenny found him on the brink of death, basically. I mean, he was so emaciated and just, I mean, and just living in a room. I mean, I don't know if did they have a house? Did he find her there and just never leave her side? Because he's like, well, if she's not going to come back, then what do I got to go home for? You know, like, I'm not sure exactly. Or maybe they just like lived there and he was just there. And then Kenny came and found him, raised him, right? Taught him everything he knows, and then just abandoned him when he was probably, what, 16, 15, 16 years old. And so this is probably, I don't know, a good 10 years later. Let's just say he was 15 when Kenny abandoned him, and then he's 25 here. And then I'm assuming that his friend Church, I'm assuming he is, I mean, just was maybe a childhood friend or a friend that he met, you know, within the last few years, and they just decided to run the streets together. And then we run into Isabel. She's, you know, running from the authorities, and she's trying to get this bird up to the surface. And she tries to go on stairway 11, they said, which is like the stairway that apparently is either guarded by heavy authority. I can't remember what they said, or that's the stairway that only the higher ups or whatever would ever consider using. There's like a toll. Like, you know, we have toll roads here. There's a toll for stairways, and that's probably, I think they said that was the most expensive one or something. And you can pay money to go up to the top, but if you don't have any proof of residency, I'm assuming by any certain amount of time, if you don't have a place to live, they send you back down. I'm not sure why Levi never, maybe he did, maybe he's just making the money and he's just never had enough for a down payment maybe to go up there. Or it's kind of just like one of those things where it's like, well, that's all I've ever known. This is, you know, he's kind of maybe resorted himself to, you know, never being anything more, just surviving, just to live. He's also pretty badass here. And we know that the Ackermans, this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. So we know that the Ackermans have badass powers, right? Like they have like a special something about them that awakens at some point. And that's why they are such amazing soldiers and they're such amazing fighters. And we know what Mikasa's was, right? Mikasa's was when her and Aaron were trying to fight off those, you know, kidnappers basically to sell her to sex trafficking. We know that Aaron said to, you know, you've got to fight, you've got to live, you've got to, you know, and she kind of mistook that, I guess. So her power awakened, and I know that that what Aaron had told her in season 4 was like, you mistook that, to meaning that you had to always protect me, and that she was kind of a slave to always protect him. But I believe had come out that was a lie that he told her. But there is something special about them. In my thought, we don't know what Levi's or Kenny's was. So I'm very curious as to when that awoke in Levi. It had to have been when Kenny was raising him, and like, what was his command, basically? I'm assuming, in my opinion, his command was something like, you gotta live, you gotta survive, which is why he is humanity's strongest soldier. That's why he's always on the front lines. He's still alive. Maybe, he's a couple fingers down, but maybe missing an eye, or at least maybe damaged in some way. I don't know. We haven't seen him without his bandages yet. Anyway, so I don't know. I was always been curious about that, because I've seen this OVA before, and I'm like, man, he was a badass even back then. And that was, a decade and a half ago, possibly. Anyway, it was a great episode. I cannot wait to watch part 2. Hope you guys are excited for it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys on the next video.